Hey guys, welcome back to the channel again. Today, day 2 on the boat refurbishment project boat. Again, the 2001 Bayliner Ciera 2655. Been sitting for 15 years. The previous owner did a little bit of engine work to get it running, but aside from that, needs a lot of work. We've already walked through it, done the cleaning. Now is my first start of the boat, so I'm going to start it, and I'm going to do a complete functions check of as many components as I can. That's going to be this video, and then also today in another video I'm going to do a full test of the air conditioner, and I'm going to show you that because I need a different setup for that. And then I'm going to build a black tank pump out because this thing has not been pumped. So we bought it with half of a black tank, so we're going to do that as well. So stay tuned for those videos. But first, yeah, this is the first start I've had to the boat. We did clean it down. The only thing we've done today is replace the hood struts on the engine compartment. The engine compartment had bad hood struts, and they're up there putting on the that would be the windshield wiper, which for some reason is bolted on. So that's a challenge, I guess. So, but not too bad. But yeah, I've already got the hose hooked up with the muffs. Haven't turned the hose on yet, so we'll do that here in a minute when we start the boat. But that's about all we got going on right now. So let me get up there and we'll grab the boat keys here, and we will start this boat for the first time. I will start it for the first time, and then we'll watch it run. And some of the things that I need to do, obviously, if we're gonna let the propellers run, we gotta drop this outdrive here to make sure the outdrive is good to go. You know, because you don't want it up like that. You can put a lot of stress on the U joint there. And then we'll test the trim tabs, see if they're going up and down. All right, so I got the engine compartment open. Having good hood struts is a must. And now I'm gonna turn on the battery power. So 2 is for the engine battery. Straight up and down is for both. So I'm just going to turn them both on. And then this says the blower needs to be on. So I'm going to go ahead and run the blower, even though we've got her open here. Hopefully she's not too loud. You can hear it back there. The blower sounds like she's working nicely. So let's put a key in here. I don't even remember which key goes here. I should replace these, huh? Which key even is it? This one here. Yeah, so the blower key, and I guess we'll eventually see some of these lights. I know these courtesy lights work, but they definitely need to be replaced. Those are the cockpit lights, so we'll see what other cockpit lights they have. This says here it should run for 4 minutes, but I did already have this open because I put a battery in there. The original box is too small, but I think I want to go with the bigger marine batteries. Tell me when the big propeller stuff is all the way down. Is it going? Tell me when it's about level with the ground. What? What's that?
I guess it's level. Water's coming down.
All right, so now look at the ones on the sides.
Yes.
I'm going to do the left one first. Is it doing anything?
Technically, that's right, but yes.
Is that right? Well, this says port. How about the other side? Okay, so I guess adjusting, but they're both working. Let me go.
I mean, they
down.
both moved. Now they're going back in.
They're going up or down?
They're going up.
Cool.
They're all the way up now.
So it's counterintuitive when the left button runs the right one, but so it works while you're driving. All right. Can you turn the water? So on that end, just turn the little water thing on. It might squirt all over the place, but let it go.
All right, water's fully on.
All right, I guess I'm gonna start this engine.
The water is spraying everywhere.
Is it spitting out water? No?
Now the water's spraying everywhere. So it's like it sucked up the water.
It's sucking it up? Okay, let's do it as
Because
quick.
there's
Give it a second. Still none? Nothing?
no, okay. When you turn it on, it's not spinning and there's no water shooting out. Right now there's water shooting out everywhere.
The water's just spraying out along the edges of that thing?
Yes, right now. But when you turn it on, there's no water anywhere.
No water anywhere.
And the thing is not spinning. But like it like sucks up all the water or something and just stops it from spraying everywhere right now. Like right now it's spraying everywhere.
Now, let me
When
try
you turn it on, there's no water anywhere.
Water or no?
No. There's a little bit on the boat coming out.
What do you mean on the boat?
Against the boat thingy, where the thingy is.
That doesn't help.
The thing holding the propeller, water's coming out like by the boat from that thing. So up against the boat, there's water dripping down when it's spinning. If that makes any sense.
All right, well, she started, and with the fuel gauge, let's see the fuel gauge there. So it says it's up a little bit, but for some reason she already died. I think it might have ran out of gas, but I cannot tell because the fuel gauge wasn't working before, and it seems like it might be working now. Do you want to turn? Can you turn the water back on? She's gonna turn the water back on, and I'll try to start it one more time. All right. Is it coming out of the bottom now? What is this? Run. Run. Let's see what we got going on. What? It's what? Smoke. Oh, that could just be the exhaust. pump it a couple times. The water is on still, right? And it's coming out the sides. Runs pretty smooth. Oh. Come on, idle up. See, when I give it a little bit of gas, a couple pumps, then start it. Starts and runs there for a minute. Alright, you can turn the water off. I think it might need a little more gas, but we'll see. Well, it doesn't want to start, or stay running actually. But I can test some other things, like these lights here. That one's not working. That one's not working. I don't even know how to turn those on. But I do know this one was working. Well, that one works. So, what? I'm gonna have to make myself smart on some of these because, well, the water pump, I can hear that going. See this one, can hear that one going. Switching the head works, so maybe these are all on AC, but this light works, this light works. Down here, our refrigerator is got a green light on, so I think it's trying to cool. I don't know. I guess we'll see. So yeah. I think next thing is to get the AC running and plug this thing in to the generator and yeah, get it running after that. Alright, well, for the first time I have this thing hooked up to AC power, so I don't know why this thing says reverse polarity. It shouldn't be reverse polarity. We'll see what we got. Power on. Alright, accessories. Don't need the range. Refrigerator. Air heat. Now let's do transfer. Will that give us power over here? I'm not sure. So when I turn the water heater on, the generator does kick up. Let's go to line 1. Alright, so I think line 1. Let's see if it... Yeah, the water heater is putting a load on the generator. I don't care... Yeah, I don't care for power for that. I'm just gonna... Let's see. Oh yeah, look at that. Power's on for the range. Turn it off. So the power did kick on for the range. So that's good. Oh hey, let's see, do we have radio? Hello. Hello, Moto. Are we Moto? Who's Moto? 87.5. Let's switch over to FM. So we have radio. We have the heater here. Green light is on the refrigerator. Why are you still on? There, now it's off. All right. Water pumps work. So, yeah, I think pretty much everything so far seems to work in here. Let's test these plugs. Yeah, we'll have to plug something into the receptacles and make sure they work. But next thing to test is the AC. So yesterday, I kind of like called it quits after testing some of the systems, thinking I was happy, but laying in bed last night I was not happy. So some of the things I didn't test were actually the water itself. I never actually ran the water in any of the faucets. So I heard the pumps kick on and thought, oh, that's good. So I filled the tank now. So the tank's about half full, and I'm just going to run some fresh water through as many of these faucets. Well, there's only 2 here and an external shower back there, and then I'm going to run them. And then I'm going to look up some things to see if I can get the air conditioner working. Like I said, it came on. That's its own video. And any other ideas I have on that will be its own video. But yeah, we'll see if I can figure that out later on. I have the generator running again, so I want to actually test the water pump, or the water heater, sorry. So I will test the water heater. That is not on right now, but I will have that. I will turn that on here in a second. I wanted to test these pumps first, and also I don't know if I don't think I'm gonna start the engine today, but I do want to make sure that alternator is charging, and it's just the gauge up here. But this has a battery charger, so I do want to test the battery charger to make sure the battery charger is working and powering off of the generator. So let's get to testing some of this water. So here is I can hear the pump. And it's coming. Well, it started to come. Let's try the head. Okay, so that button is just for the sump to pump water out of here. So, but let's try to see if we can get this. The pump is on, but I'm not getting any water. Let's go see if there's any problems back here. Well, that would be a problem. That would be a huge problem. Okay, well, the water pump needs to be replaced because the water pump is leaking. Also, why are these? Yeah, whatever passages go from side to side here are also not helpful. They should be they should absolutely be giving us they're plugged clearly. They should be leaking over to the side. So all right, I will order a new water pump. Glad I actually did test that. So yeah, water pump is next. I'm thinking I probably need to put a valve in line there as well, so I can actually turn it off at the water pump's leaking, so I need to order another one of those. Yeah, it sprayed all down here, so not too bad, but bad enough. Here we are again. The blower's on and running. Crank for a little bit. This thing's been sitting for a while, so I'm going to go ahead and gotta hit the throttle only button. Let's get this forward, and then I'm gonna pump it. So I pumped it about 6 times. I'm gonna bring it about halfway and then try to start it. The water kicking out? The water's on though, right? But the water's on, right? But now it's drip. Well, the drip at the back. The drip at the back is all we need. All right, let's try this again. There we go. So what we have here is 2,000 RPM, got 45, it's almost 60 pounds of oil pressure. Engine temp hasn't come up yet. Volts, I got to check that out. That should be at least at 12 because two new batteries. I think the fuel is good. Trim looks like it's right in the middle. Water's coming pretty good now. Oh no. Just got to get this thing warmed up. There is a wire missing from the choke. Yeah, it's stinky. Little stinky back there. All right, let's see if we can get it idle down without stopping. Now she's in neutral. Yeah, and we're at 500. And the water's coming out good now? Perfect. So she's running good. Got it warmed up. It's real smooth. I think I said 5.0 in one of the videos, but it's a 5.7, so whatever. 5.7 Mer Cruiser. It's a Chevy. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, that's it. Tested most of the systems on this boat. I think the AC is. I got the AC to come on, but it only ran for a little bit and shut off. So that's a problem that I'm going to have to fix, or just get a roll-around AC for inside if we're going to need an AC. Microwave work. The refrigerator has been starting to get cold. I don't necessarily trust it, but we're going to clean it out and check it out anyway. The charging says it's not charging, but it's I don't know. There's a couple wires missing down there. We'll figure it out. That might be another day, or I'll just fix it because it's probably something simple. But again, a lot of other things to fix on this boat. This cockpit area, fill it up with water, make sure I haven't tested the full plumbing system, but we'll do that. But this thing's running good. We did get the AC to at least kick on, like I said. So AC heat, who knows? That's another problem. The stove worked. Not that we plan to use it. If we do, we might switch out to an induction, because this stove just sucks, and using the alcohol, who does that? I'm sure somebody does, not a lot of people. All the other panels, everything else worked good. I didn't plug anything in the outlets yet. That is yet to do that, but I'm sure we'll be able to do that soon. And everything else seems to be okay. So next step is obviously a lot of this other stuff, and then getting it in the water. So mechanically, we want to put it in the water and see how we're doing. Other than that, everything else is doing pretty well. And the one problem with putting in the water mechanically, the AC without 110 power, 120 volts, I don't know if this inverter would handle it. So I don't think this AC runs without some type of generator. So we're gonna see how we got there. But yeah, it's running. Temp's starting to come up. Oil pressure's kind of going down to about 40, but it's idling beautifully. And yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off, end it, like and subscribe for more content on this boat. There's a lot to come.